Less than 3 months after a move that made headlines across 2 nations, Trent Alexander-Arnold finds himself in the eye of a transfer storm that could redraw the map of European football. He arrived at the Bernabéu with a fanfare that promised long-term domination on Madrid's right flank, a free transfer coup that looked, on paper, like one of the summer's cleverest gambles. Expectations were high. A player renowned for his passing range, vision and pinpoint delivery would marry Real's attacking instincts to an elite creative outlet down the right. But the early months have not followed the neat script. Dani Carvajal, recovered and hungry after a serious injury layoff, has reasserted himself, pushing the English international into rotation rather than guaranteed starts, and whispers from the press box have turned into a steady chorus of questions about Trent's immediate future. The friction between a marquee signing and the returning club hero is a storyline football loves, and it has invited outside interest, most notably according to multiple reports from Manchester City. City, who prize tactical versatility and players able to thread the needle between attack and defence, apparently see in Trent the exact profile they covet. Someone who can balance offensive projection with the discipline Guardiola demands. That combination, a player who can pick a defence apart with his range and still be trusted in high-pressure defensive moments, is rare, and it helps explain why City's name keeps surfacing when pundits discuss potential January moves. For Trent, the decision is as professional as it is personal. Does he continue to battle for his spot in Madrid's white, accepting minutes and a long-term plan under Xabi Alonso, or does he entertain a return to the Premier League, where the rhythms of the game and a familiar domestic rivalry might resurrect a starring role? The logistics are thought. Real Madrid publicly have expressed faith in the recruit and view him as an investment for both present balance and future leadership. The board is rarely rushed into selling a premium signing, especially one signed with long-term strategy in mind. Yet modern transfer markets are driven as much by momentum and perception as by contracts. When English outlets and continental pages begin linking an elite fullback with Pep Guardiola's blue machine, that chatter can evolve into a formal approach, or at least open a conversation. January gives potential suitors a window, a midway point in the season when clubs reassess injuries, form and tactical needs, and City's own right-back path has reasons to seek succession planning. For the player, the psychology matters. Confidence, clarity from coaching staff, and a feeling of belonging were all supposed to come with his Madrid switch. Instead, sporadic starts and the spotlight of relentless transfer speculation can gnaw at focus and even alter a dressing room dynamic. Agents and advisors already tuned into market signals, smell demand, sporting directors take note. If City were to act, the deal would not be a mere swap of shirts. It would be a statement. Pep's side are not just buying positional cover, they are buying a creative fulcrum who could change how their right side functions in attack and build-up. For Real Madrid, the calculus is different but no less strategic. Selling or loaning a high-profile arrival so soon after his unveiling risks headline backlash, but keeping a discontented star on the bench risks dressing room equilibrium. Florentino's hierarchy has historically preferred patience and long views, yet patience can be taxed by consistent rumours and homegrown narratives that refuse to fade. The fallout extends beyond the two clubs and the player. If a marquee transfer mid-season were to happen, it would ripple through the Champions League favourites list and reignite questions about the Premier League's financial gravitational pull on elite talent. Fans will react emotionally. Madridistas may bristle at talk of a short-lived tenure, while City supporters will imagine the tactical nightmare their rivals must dread. In the end, this story is a case study in modern football's collision of narrative and necessity. Talent, timing and tactical fit collide with reputations, recovery stories and the media's appetite for drama. Whether Trent digs in and makes his mark again at Real, or whether Etihad headlines start to look inevitable in January, the coming weeks will show how quickly a seasoned script can be rewritten when form, fitness and transfer ambition align.